Die, monster! You don't belong in this world, or it's not by my hand I was once again given Video Game Badasses Episode 2. Yes, Castlevania Symphony of Night. Oh, who could I be talking about from Castlevania Symphony of Night? Just so happens to be the baby boy of Dracula himself, Alucard. And yes, if you say Alucard backwards, it's Dracula and all the other shit. And no, it's not Alucard from Hellsing, which I can understand confusing too, and it would be really cool if Alucard from Hellsing showed up in that, and it's like just an epic fucking my god, just fanboys and fangirls everywhere, just creaming their jeans and panties. Whew, that would be quite the mess. Quite the mess. But regardless, we're talking about Alucard from Castlevania. And he showed up in Symphony of Night, Castlevania Judgment. He's shown up in Ariasara, Donisara, and a bunch of games. He's fucking awesome. He is in every single way. I mean, firstly, you walk in, and you're one-shotting every single enemy, then death has to come down, mock you a little bit, jack your shit, so then it's on through the entire castle to go and get all of your stuff, and then on your way through the inverted castle, because we all know that, you know, you have to go and get those fucking glasses, and that shit needs to be inverted for you to see the true ending and everything like that. And you'll go and fight Richter Belmont. You know, Richter, one of the most badass fucking Belmonts that there is. You actually fight him, and you fight Trevor Belmont. Well, they're clones, but still. You fight Trevor Belmont and a bunch of other people. He's so fucking cool. He really is. The entire time, I remember just running around with him, and he's got that cool-ass fucking coat, and it's just, like, waving in the wind with his fucking cape and whatnot, and I'm just like, he looks so fucking badass. Look at him. He's long-haired pretty boy. He looks pretty fucking metal, if you ask me. Hell yeah! But, you know, he's got a sword, he's got all sorts of different fucking weapons that you can go and choose from. This was like the beginning of the whole, what everybody dubbed as the Metroidvania. And that's because it went from the traditional, just from stage to stage, side-scrolling, you know, from point A to point B, to an entire open area for you to go and get through. You have to find certain items, accessories, and skills that allow you to traverse to newer areas and everything. There's tons of secrets. And I can say this, if you do play the game, find an import copy of Castlevania Symphony of Night for Sega Saturn. If you do, there's extra areas, extra monsters, extra music, extra bosses. It's fucking awesome. Just a damn shame it hasn't been ported to anything for everybody to enjoy. A damn shame indeed. If you have Castlevania Dracula X Chronicles for the PSP, you can unlock Castlevania Symphony of Night on there and have that on the go. It's on PSN, so you can get it on there. Let's see, it's on Xbox Live Arcade, it's on Konami Classics, it's on PlayStation 1, it's on Sega Saturn. There's a bunch of places that you can go and get the game to enjoy it in full. It's definitely recommended, so you should go and check it out. If not, you're absolutely fucking mental, because you're the son of Dracula, running around, getting a whole bunch of awesome swords. You can get ones that are gigantic and swinging overhead. You know, the axe armor dudes are just like, we're real rough and tough. Fuck! You know, you get all these familiars, you get the little bat familiar, which in my opinion is my favorite one. A lot of people like the sword one, but personally I prefer the bats because you can get like 3 bats and they all shoot fire with you, and it's pretty cool. And how about this? Okay, Alucard, not only is he a badass running around, he's got all these superpowers, but he's got moves similar to like a fighting game. He can go and absorb blood and fucking shoot fire out of his cape like Dracula and everything. Like father, like son. That's pretty fucking badass right there. He can transform into a bunch of stuff. He can transform into mist, transform into like piss yellow mist that'll damage people. I assume it because it really is urine. Why else would they make it yellow? It was just so fucking strange. Like, I always laughed when I saw it. I was like, oh no, a floating piss cloud, run everybody! But, yeah, anyway, so you can transform to that, you can transform to a wolf, a bat, and all the other good shit. Just a bunch of very cool stuff. And the bosses, I love gigantic bosses that take up the entire screen where, you know, you have to actually like platform your way up and oh look, there goes the rest of the boss. Now I can actually attack it. This is fucking awesome. But, you know, you got to play as Alucard, and it was awesome. It's one of the best Castlevanias. In my opinion, it's my favorite Castlevania game, hands down, ever. You know, but Alucard, he's awesome. Always will be. Definitely deserves a spot on the list of video game badasses, which will be an ever-growing list, I assure you 100%. So, how do you feel about Alucard, Castlevania, and all the titles I was recommending? Do you have any memories of it? Do you have anything to talk about it? Anything to add to the endless list of fucking stuff that I said? These are all his accolades that he's accumulated throughout time because he is that fucking awesome. Comment down below in the comment box. Or make a video response if you want to. You know, last time was the Doom guy, this time it's Alucard, who knows what the next one will be. But regardless, want to go and share this because, well, I love that series, and I love Alucard, he's a very badass character, and I also have his figure, and Dracula's, and Richter's. I don't have Succubus's, so maybe one day, I don't know. Regardless, so, this is Alpha Omega Sin, nerds, nerdettes, and gamers. Game the fuck on.